Okay, so now I'm going to throw the third and final section. This is 2 pounds of clay. I think when I measured the pot before this one with the second section, I said 5 7/8, but it was 4 7/8 when I double checked it. So always double check. Again, this is the top of the pot, so it needs to be open all the way to the back. Four 7/8 is what I'm looking for. Almost there. Okay. Let me check again. I believe that's perfect. Again, I want a really nice line of center when I turn this over and set it on the pot. So I'm cleaning it up down there with a really nice edge for me to find center with. I'm going to score it. Check my measurement one more time. Okay, the process of scoring it has pushed it out just a little bit, so I'm just going to remind it back in. I'm tweaking around that 1/8 because it's going to make a difference in how it fits, and there it is. So now I'm going to torch it just a little bit, and this is such a little piece, I'm just going to torch it during the video. So I'm actually not going to get this really firm. It's easy to turn over smaller pieces. Let's see how oh, that's feeling pretty good. And I'm going to take it out, put my pot that I made with 2 sections back on the wheel, gently and carefully. I don't want to throw it off. And then I'm going to give this pot just a little bit of moisture, because one thing I want is my joins to be so well done, it's as if they never existed. And I'm going to turn this over and set it on there, and it looks to me like a perfect fit, which is always a joyous occasion. Okay, I'm going to adjust this camera because this pot's kind of big. Back it up a little bit, and I'm going to cut this top piece off. Remember, I talked about holding it firmly up against the top of the bat so that you don't get any uneven removal of clay. Now this should be really close to center, and I'm really liking this form. So I'm going to just take the top, because I always do this, and find my center and lose a little bit of the weight up there. There it is, center. And now I'm going to come down to the join and find center there and compress out into the clay. I've always found that if the top of the piece is on center, then the join is so much more cooperative. And I'm compressing from the inside, working to lose that join It's pretty easy to lose joins on small pieces. It's always easier to feature it, but your forms don't always want to have those divides to them. I'm pulling through this join so that it will have absolutely no evidence of existing at all. I'm going to bring this clay out just a little bit, strengthen this rim up for the size pot that it is, and I'm going to pull through that join one more time so I'm below the join. I'm setting up my pull. There's the join right there, and I'm pulling through it. The more you do this, you're going to get to where your fingers become so sensitive to feeling what's going on with your clay. Okay, so now I'm going to make this rim a little stronger. I don't like thin edges. They're vulnerable to chipping. So you can see I'm going to take a little time and perfect this rim. And I'm feeling pretty good about that. Now I want to lose all the lines on this pot. That was the join right down there, and it is a perfectly even wall now. So now I've made a pot with 3 sections. And I'm just working on the integrity of the line. Okay, so I have thrown a 10-pound pot. It's finished, it requires no trimming. And here's how much clay, maybe less than 1/4 pound, maybe somewhere between 1/8 and 1/4 pound that I have taken away with a little trim off at joins and a little removal on the bat at the bottom. So in the next video, I'm going to show how to pull the spout and dart the pitcher.